In 1972, I was just out of college, not really gainfully employed. I was selling encyclopedias. Actually, I think I only sold one. Doing some freelance photography and just sort of managing to make ends meet as best I could. But my wife, Beverly, was a cocktail waitress at a country club called the Minnetonka Country Club in Minneapolis. She worked until 2 in the morning. And I would drive up the winding drive and park in the parking lot and wait for her to come down. And in the idle moments while I was waiting one night, I noticed that there was someone peering at me through this window. Our eyes sort of met. His hand came up into the frame and he waved to me. And so I waved back. That's the polite thing to do. And then he waved again, and so I waved one more time. And when he waved the third time, I decided this was a bit much and sort of looked the other way. The next night I was there again and he was there again waving, and I came to refer to him as the waver. My wife Beverly, however, told me his name was Bill and that he was a pot scrubber and he cleaned the stoves at night.
His favorite way of introducing himself to people was getting you to make phone calls for him. And a lot of people would not do that. They just would push him away. And I was one of the people that would do that, so I became friends with Bill.
I didn't really meet Bill in person until that Christmas when there was a staff party, and I went with Bev.
Bill, was sitting at a table and he had his Beatle wig on, and it must have had about 17 cans of hairspray on it. It was just stiff as a board.
As I walked toward him, his eyes lit up. He jumped to his feet, he thrust out his hand and he said, "Hey buddy, my name's Bill."
It started out that Barry said he'd take him, to the store and do some things with him. And then that became a set routine because we couldn't say no to him either.
Oh boy.
Hi, Bill.
Hey, how you doing?
Pretty good.
You get that to your wife.
Okay.
There's something in there for her. How's she coming, huh?
Pretty good.
That's good.
Got your seatbelt on?
Oh, I gotta get that on too, boy.
Yeah. From the very time I met Bill and, well, all the way through our friendship, we were always videotaping this or that or using Super 8 or 16 millimeter film.
Got it?
Now why don't you tell me about your wig, when you got it, if you're gonna get it fixed and everything.
Yeah, but I didn't get it fixed yet.
Well, tell me when you got it and everything.
When I got it, it was fit all right.
What?
The wig did, but got loose. It didn't fit on right.
Barry had a variety of people that were kind of odd that he would do things with. But this was different because Bill, first of all, he had this big bald head and this really
strange look, you know, and the way he talked. When you first hear Bill talk, you just, what?
I was laughing so much.
What was so funny?
I seen something funny.
What was it?
You know what it was?
What?
There's the monkeys, a couple of monkeys there. And I was laughing, you know, you can't help it.
You know, by the second or third time that I got to know him, and Barry was helping translate it, then I realized what a gem we had here.
Hey, it's getting cold, you know that? You should put that wig on. What's the way to have it on?
Where'd you come from anyway?
I used to be in Faribault a long time ago.
Why were you at Faribault?
What did I tell you? I didn't know I was there. I was there so many years I didn't know it.
Did they ever tell you why you were?
Well, they didn't see nothing.
There is only one existing photo of Bill from the institution, taken when he was just 25 years old. At that time in his life, there was a push to get Bill out of the institution and placed in the community. But the pleas went unanswered, and so he spent another 26 years in Faribault Institution.
He told me what he could about his life, that he'd been in some place that he doesn't like to talk about, but that he had a lucky piece, a $2 bill, which he carried in his wallet, and he showed it to me. I think he attributed his getting out of the institution somehow to this lucky piece and the fact that he was a world-class harmonica player.
People, you know, are really cruel, and they would, you know, point at him and laugh at him and give him dirty looks.
You could always tell those that thought, who is this nut? Who is this? Hey, I don't want to have anything to do with you. And you know what? I could really differentiate between the people I wanted to be with and the ones I didn't want to be with. If they didn't like Bill, if they were upset by him or you know, offended, well, go your way, you know, see you. But the ones that really took on to Bill, those were the kind of people you'd want to meet. Those are the kind of people you'd want to have for friends, because you could tell that they knew how to connect